Faster play up toward ramp, pretty default setup for James. Going to be looking for that info, trying to sell the early fake. Gruus, though, already standing tall for the first. Has help of Apeks, doesn't even need it, though. Takes all three to start, and a beautiful pistol round to open this game as quick and as concise as you like it. Already dropping James down to below half of his health. It should be a simple round, though. It's going to be a five-man block. Rush gets away with a couple, but Gruus again already be up at least 4-0 before the next revive, but a good interaction. Buster,
there we go.
That's better. Out of nowhere, grabs a double.
Yeah, he's going to bust open the B site, and there's not really much that Apeks can do. No rotation, close range, nobody really in time to defend the site properly, and that's going to be, I believe, already around almost gone. As it would be prudent to be a bit more safe in that sense.
Yeah, take that eco buy for the next. The chance with these pistols to get a couple of kills, especially saved up FAMAS, but so far not having any massive effect. Do they know about this? I think they do. No, they do. Good check. Keycurt making sure that that job is done. Into a 5-on-3. The FAMAS now in the hands of Dennis, though. Higher health and Kevlar. A chance maybe to provide something here, but should be a fairly simple round so far for VP. Good little bait and switch there. Gets away with short control. Dennis with the good trade, but 1-for-1. Marcelius not able to fight
in between. But as we can see with James on the off, there is an element of surprise that VP can put into the round itself. As oh, this is a dangerous scenario to be playing, but he does get the better of Keycurt, is able to at least refrag. So then I'm at Drust close range with the MP9. This is where things could get complicated, yet still he does not get a single frag. And well, with only Dennis right now on the site, he's got support with Truth coming through, but it is Buster. Impossible.
Yeah, they've read this beautifully. Buster already able to spot it out. Thought he might have got away with a
move about the bomb site itself and maybe take a bit of a favorable engagement if you're on an off angle and such. But still, yes, absolutely, it is going to be a problem having to deal with a consistent pressure point being applied. And we can see here on the full eco, it's, by the way, I should mention the timing here. Yeah, Keycurt swings a little bit wide, gets the frag. Now he does not need to re-aggress. He needs to be playing a little bit carefully. Still the time here could be more better for Truth as he snuffs it out. Gruus, yes it will. There we go.
Good control by Apeks. This full flank coming in, something that Sanji right now does not seem aware of. Simple tap for Gruus.
They allow themselves to be caught like that, and that's about it. And that's a one-off round. If it happens further down the road, if it happens more down the road, then that should be cause for concern. For both sides, VP going up against the B. Dread finds one good refrag by Sanji as Dennis was holding the line. Not good enough, and the angle here. Truth again getting that free frag against
Sanji. James, though, misses that first shot, but lines up one, traded back, and all down to Buster. Able to make it a one-on-one, but again, they've got the smoke. They've got a nade as well, perhaps, to be able to launch in there. It's going to land at his feet. Only a little bit of damage, though, and Truth on the other side. Just
properly caught. Unfortunate enough that it didn't happen. Marcelius, though, is going to open things up. The op in his hands finds the entry on. Now take a bit of a different stance towards a ramp. Jane gets off-angled. It's going to be Keycurt that refrags. Still, the damage is quite severe. Keycurt gets the second. Truth is jumping into his crosshairs, though. That is something it never should have happened. And again, a second player comes into the
toward the A ramp. Keycurt there now in support as well, so he can wrap around through short. Marcelius, what can he provide here? Well, there is a molly down, but still the AWP serves the that it's not the right time, a full commit, but Dennis able to find it.
Putting out Keycurt. Ooh, this is something that actually might favor him. The off angle is something that's very hard to beat. Gruus, though, will get the refrag. Actually, that was Truth that stole it away. Keycurt, though, still, there's the second. And I mean, a few shots, maybe get a few free kills out of it. There's the first beautiful headshot. Not exactly looked like a lineup, but it was enough. And ooh, the pop flash. Actually, he's been spotted. Sanji chasing him hard. Still, Dennis. There's the second. That's what I'm talking about. You leave Dennis to his own, devices, and he's easily get from sandwich towards this lower plateau area or pillar.
However, got the pistols in hand, especially with those Tech 9s. We know that these are making a resurgence now. Adren, 40 seconds on the clock. I think they might have been spotted, but a good return. Aka's able to do his job as well. Keycurt, though, to return fire. This one is still up for debate. Keycurt makes it back into a 3-on-2, and
yeah, this is going to be a problem, although Gruus, never mind. Gruus gets himself headshotted immediately. Marcelius, the refrag comes through, but he's about to drop the op. He can't hold on any longer. Needs to get the hell out of dodge. His fight is done. His battle. It is going to be a bloody fight here if they choose to do so yet again, and they will do so yet again.
Ooh. Kika, good shot, able to use the angle effectively. Still, they baited the reload there of Kika falling back. It forced Truth into a peek. It's a trade out of Dennis, but still it's a man advantage for Virtus.pro. Buster going to be looking for the info, but still Adren, beautiful. Couple of effective flashbangs from Jame, and both of them feeling like an 8-7 for sure. Adren even takes out the AWP. That's insult to...
Not too many losses, but I say that, and we do lose Adren. So there's that. Sure enough, though, the rest will be able to clean house.
Yeah, just a single loss, thankfully. Nothing too major. The early info. What can he find, though, in terms of a refrag or an early entry? Well, he does get one, but speaking of refrag, Sanji's there to counteract it. Turn it back to a 4-on-4, an overextend rule.
Well, we'll get to that in a second. Apeks, he's going to be dropping. Okay. Just wielding over the corners, just juking left and right. Getting some easy drops, easy kills. And again, Apeks, okay. I mean, definitely capable of pulling this off. Yet he finds the second. He's not aware of the angle of Truth, though, from any round.
If Apeks swings here, this could be perfect. And still, it will be only good for one, though. Jame able to trade. Risky traded. No, Gruce and Truth collaborating for a double. I think that might just secure
third, perhaps a potential jump that happened, and a dead giveaway. The bomb drops, and there you have it. It's down to Buster yet again. A 1-on-4 that starts off with now a 1-on-3, make it a 1-on-2 again. Clutch scenarios. He doesn't check his right corner though. Yeah, Truth doesn't even need to spray, doesn't even need to burst. It's a simple tap to the head. And now
cannot use the angle smoke, keeping him at bay as well, but Sanji gets one, at least lands onto Truth. Bomb is planted, and a 5-on-4 retake that definitely does favor VP here, and Sanji makes it one even better for them now.
Best part here is that VP do get those frags before the smoke even dissipates, which allows them for an easy retake. Sanji, another one. He's already putting up the numbers as Apeks is holding through sandbags, or through cement specifically. He's gonna be swinging wide. It's a bit of a dangerous concoction. Grust the second. It does not matter though, because VP do have the numbers advantage. They did have it already whilst the doom of Apeks in that sense. And okay, Adren, I mean, I know you've got a buy, mate, but that's a little bit aggressive even for Galil and a scout. And they've got MP9s of their own to work with.
Bruce able to at least... What they do? Sanji, though, spotted, taken out. Over aggressive, perhaps. Buster, it's left down to him again, but thankfully... An M4 in his hand rather than the MP9, I know, which I'd prefer, and so does Buster. Makes it into the 1-on-2. Marcelius needing to hit a headshot here to really stay alive, and unfortunately, that is not the next. But most likely a chance for VP to put double digits on the board and at least establish an early start here in the CT side, but that could have gotten difficult. Thankfully, they do manage to trade it, but no, still. These are pistols, no Kevlar, and we're seeing...
Of the Swedes in the terms we're watching. And Kikert, though, yeah, he's taking this straight fight. He's not watching the off angle. He's not waiting to be, to be flanked. Stick to the aggressiveness of the rifles, and mid control is going to be exerted. Yeah, that's one problem when you're as the CT. You need to utilize utility to aim.
Yeah, he's looking to get up in the face right now, but timing catches him out there. Buster dead as well. Kikert on the
continues to perform like that and get yourself in great positions. Buster, this time
spotted Truth. Yeah, of course, not going to be aware of that from Jame.
And mollied out. Now we can see already a few players rising up through a ramp itself, looking for the engagement. Maybe if Kikert is lucky, he can hit some timings, although they seem to be acutely aware there's a player there on short. And I'm fairly certain they heard the tick of the damage of the Molotov as well. And yeah, there we go. That should be 11-10. If we just do basic maths, we know that the outcome there most likely will be another few rounds to
game, though there is no excuse. He needs that AWP to start popping off now, but a good entry. Sanji able to return, though. Make it still, though, into a 2-on-1 refrag in the favor of Apeks. Flashbang is good, but Kikert is better. I think that flashbang blinded their own teammates there. Buster just holding from the back line should not be allowing this to happen unless timing catches him off, and that's
same time. And even then, that's not going to happen. 12 to 10 and dangerous position, but they are able to get away with it. Freeing Kicker. Pistols and Kevlar is where it's at.
Ren with swing, great damage. Apeks able to return though. No support from Buster, but does play the smoke, and that's beautiful. Trades onto Apeks. Dennis does the same though. Oh, and Sanji trying to dip and dive, but unfortunately gets the better outcome there. Truth catching on to James as well.
They have to win. There's no more doubt about it. Gruss takes down one, though. That's already James to fall close range. It's a Dren, though. The IGL finally delivers. He's been quiet all game long.
Can play on the back of the angle. Flashbang is good, though. Keeps him at bay for now. But Buster, yeah, beautiful. Making sure that most likely the job is done here. A 3-on-1, not going to matter.
We can see him holding that mid position, like I said in the pregame. Mid is going to be vital for the CTs, and right now, James, he just has to stay alive. Buster already opening up a few heads. It's Sanji to support him with the B hold. A secondary for Sanji, and VP seem to have found the taste of blood in their enemies and finally having a little bit of success with their engagements. James helping to hold middle. It was a Dren close range that get. So this is something I've seen in the past. They're going to be walking on towards that B side, and they're going to be taking the fight head on. Buster engaging it and actually losing the duel. That's a problem now. 4 players pouring onto the site itself. A nade by Kobe, or by a Dren on a Kobe. As Sanji's holding behind pillar, the angle is actually favorable for him. Finds himself a double. In the end, it's still Truth that refrags, and it's going to be a 2-on-2 now with Apeks.
Safely. No, he doesn't. Oh my gosh, Dennis gets it done in Virtus.pro.
Well, 2 players, let's say, minimum, in your own sense. And James, he's trying to take mid. Or Apeks. Yes, he does pull an Apeks. Beautiful.
Oh.
The timing couldn't be better. Saving VP, most likely, in this case.
That's exactly what they needed. They needed someone to just turn up here. Buster doing it all right now. Truth does get a refrag, but they know of a second man, of course. Flashbang not going to be as effective here, and well, just down to Dennis. Does get away with one though. Lose here. It isolates the angle, but no, Sanji turning up, making sure
to go for pistols and Kevlar. We can see they're going to be going for a bit of a B rush. Not really successful too much. Buster already starting to bust some heads, and oh, James. Yeah, you know, for a second there I thought he was actually wall banging, but he hit a straight headshot, and yeah, a clean round for VP is exactly what they need. He gets absolutely smashed to bits and pieces, but he finds himself one, and that's a great start.
That boost so overused as well. Buster expecting it all day long. Now has the support of Sanji as well, and beautiful denial. Buster does get traded back, but Dennis still.
Oh, Dennis!
20 health, and this man pulls out 2 headshots. Game on the back of the bomb site. Bomb is looking to be planted, but still they spot his legs again. No, James! Another missed shot from him, and Dren able to trade it back at least. Making sort of support, but again, dipping and diving. And Dren taking down one. The spray, good enough, and Virtus.pro aggressive. Misses the first one, though. Marcellius, great entry. Double as well. Sanji, though, set to hold, but no.
Oh boy.
Down to a 3-on-2. Oh, he does it. He actually does it. Apeks, a 1-on-1, 21 health. James, put down that AWP, get a rifle, please, or something.
Well, we're about to find out how it swings, how it goes. Now James gonna be smoked off. He needs to be careful what he does here. And like you said, maybe it's best to take out the pistol and Apeks. Oh, he's gonna see his feet still. It's gonna be a 1-on-1, James. Let's see if he can do it. No! Apeks will save it. The IGL Apeks pulling off OT.
Site, James gonna be popping himself up. But Sanji already dead. Great start so far, and a triple. Oh, it's a clean round from Apeks. What is this, Buster?
You know what? Let's see if Buster can pull off a 35 frag in the first round of OT. Because he's in tower. Nobody checked it yet. Here comes the first. There we go. Now Buster starting to bust a few heads open. The second as well. It opens up a venue of attack that he can actually abuse in his own favor. He has a Molotov to work with as well. So utility-wise, this is doable. Second, or the third.
Still had.
Yeah.
The AWP in hand at that point. James, though, finally able to land at least a first. Needs to stay alive here. Yeah, he has to at this point, or else my time is done with this AWP on Vertigo. Good return. James already dead, though. Apeks able to shut him down. Nice trade of the frags here for Apeks. As that bomb at least has been denied the plant.
If they don't lose the bomb in a weird position, that should be fine. And there goes Dennis. Like I said, gets one more alongside it. Adren now starting to smell that something is off, that something is rotting. And he's going to be hearing the rotation. Low HP on Marcelius. He's going to deny the plant. There. Oh, Adren. See, this is why the IGL, you know, should be the one with all the calls. He knows what's up. He can read this perfectly. Unfortunate enough that his teammates aren't able to come up on it. And yeah, back to a one-on-one. Like I said, this can backfire. He needs to make a decision now. Never mind. Adren saves it. As VP, saved by the bell, saved by the man himself, reads it like an open.
Here at the moment. At least allowing VP to tie it back up here and make it 16. Jane, good entry. Finally getting that early frag that we expect from him. Second as well, better. Give him a little bit of time. Crank up the AWP. It's now finally paying dividends here. Kika falling back. Smart plays. They've got the 2 entries now. There is no need to overcommit to this. Dennis low as well. There we go. It's pro Dennis on a single point of health. Oh, God.
Hey, one in chat, boys. One in chat. And
can do here. Good Molotov, though. Forces out Apeks. Better. This is now where the experience of Virtus.pro will be trying to come through here to tear through Apeks here on this T side. Ooh, shoulder spotted. Groose, though. Able to take out Kika. Good little crossfire. Good control established. Double AWP on this.
Nobody else to hold his corner.
Yeah.
A second for Ruth as he takes down both Adren and Sanji. Gruss finding you for at least a simple refrag. James finds himself a frag at least. 8 seconds. Time is everything now. He's going to go straight for the plant, of course, no doubt. No. Yeah, not going to happen.
Again, putting pressure on toward this ramp spot. We've seen him exactly do this before already. Molotov down, gonna put the pressure on. Akes, beautiful. Kika, better. Double already, pulls back, knows that he's got the job done here, does not need to over-aggress. That's exactly how you want to be playing.
Exactly, and that's what we... Peers out the corner, gets himself a bit of high ground, gets one. Still going to be a 3-on-4, though. And with the after plan being set here by VP, it's going to be extremely hard to try and snuff them out of this one. And yeah, there we go. Buster and Sandy. They close out the series.
Aware of an angle that could be taken. Still gets the frag with a molly. Adren tagged down low, but it is better for them now as they will be able to bag that early entry. T-side always going to benefit from pressing through the molly. Marcelius, though, good catch. The flashbang keeping Sanji blind. No vision spotted, apparently. Buster, though, on the flip side. Ooh, nearly lined one up. Yeah, that's great info, but still... Marcelius keeping it alive. Adren, though, where's he coming from? From inside the smoke. Only gets one, though. Hero actions, but only provides a small reward here this time. Kika into the one-on-one, not going to matter.
Set up here by VP itself, although this time it's only Kikert towards ramp. And, well, speaking of an slow creeping play, it's going to be VP looking to go B. Kikert, though, already getting the entry. That's perfect now, because this could be a perfect sell that Apeks might not even be aware of. Is going the other way.
Dennis just dipping and diving. See what info he can find. Does get caught out, though. Tagged down low. Finished by James. Flashbang good enough to keep Marcelius blind as well. Back of the bomb site. Has to be careful. An angle that is definitely checked, but will it be expected? Flash was good enough, but still... Oh, that could have gotten messy.
On, and let's see how this one works out. 19-18, and Marcelius with a bit of aggressive play. He gets himself
VP to be able to wrap them out, though, but a good swing by Adren.
No.
Taking down Akes, that makes it way more difficult still. Brewster came, he can line them up here, and that's exactly what he does. Oh, there's no depth in this retake, and still it is down to Kika, though. This is doable, yes, but oh, yes it is, okay.
He has it.
Yeah, he does have it, wow.
I'm not sure.
Pro, this flank could be so perfect. It's going to all depend on timing. Flash is good, though, keeping truth. Poorly blind. Marcelius just able to cross. Oh, catches Adren on the edge of the smoke as well. Beautiful so far. Bomb is going down. Flank held by Kika, effectively shut down as well. Back to a 4-on-3, and VP holding advantage. Not for long, though, as Akes trades again.
Buster going to take a bit of an aggressive stance towards Crane, and he's going to be trying to creep his way through site itself. Kikert, the double, they spot the player in.
Side single AWP, I think, is always a better scenario here for Virtus.pro. Flash is good, but only gets away with one. That could have been detrimental for Apeks, but able to trade it back. Jame on the corner, now supported as well. Good takedown, beautiful crossfire. And Virtus.pro
established. They do have a great part of the map in their own control. With Dennis, though, taking B side. Jame! We're seeing a few flicks now being hit, a few wild shots. How this goes. Apeks, he's going to be pushing deep. There's two players there, fully blinded out. Fully blinded, the Dread as well. Takes down both. I mean, at the end, it does fade, but he still gets the kill. He does burn against the Molotov.
Jame just overseeing that A ramp push, see what he can find. Castle going to be mollied out. No one sat in this position though, so that is wasted utility here on the side of Apeks. James still utilizing the boost though, see what he can find. Short control as well, looking to be established, forcing them back though. Here's where the kills will come, and still, oh, it's a hold by Sanji. Keycut in there as well. And I think that is it. Virtus.pro, a single kill needed, a single kill gathered. Double overtime riding out for the CT side in what was quite the extended first